Guys, hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm back. Excuse the mess. I know people get on here and just do whatever they want to do, but I'm in the process of like deciding on if I'm moving or not. Um, but I'm back with another video on the lunar eclipse that is happening today. I just briefly wanted to share some of my thoughts. And I guess see what you guys thought about it. I only pulled one card from my STARCODES ASTRO Oracle deck, which is the number 19, the perception. And so basically, before we get into anything, I just want to, I guess, express what this lunar eclipse means. So the information that I gathered online, basically, within this lunar eclipse, this specific one, things start to move a little bit more rapidly. The alignment in the planets and the energy here on Earth is trying to catch up with one another. So basically, everything is moving more rapidly. If you go back to January 1st, there is an energy shift there. I don't know what people celebrate the New Year, which is an Americanized celebration, a tradition, which I do partake in. But the Chinese, they celebrate the Chinese New Year, which actually is the end of a moon cycle. And the moon cycle is a whole 28 days. So, which is interesting. It's kind of cool. So basically, like, there's like this gap where we kind of like miss a day. You get a day. You just get an extra day. I don't know. Somewhere in there, Groundhog's Day ties into that or whatever. Daylight savings time. But yeah, so that whole thing, that's pretty much what this lunar eclipse is about. The rapidness of like being aware of the rapidness in which direction, I don't know, your life is going. So pretty much just paying attention to playing catch up with yourself. I don't know. With it being in Scorpio, and I kind of looked that up as well, to one of the other YouTubers, and I'm gonna have to drop her name down in the description box. I kind of just came across her. She explains that with the Scorpio, the symbolization of Scorpio and how it sheds its skin. Everything being full circle, basically doing the groundwork. So, just being aware of the energy. I just wanted to get on here and just kind of share that with you guys. I don't know what it means to you. I don't know. Sometimes I know myself personally, I have a hard time kind of like expressing myself, and I kind of wish I would have pre-recorded this so I could edit it and make it cool. I don't mean to be all in you guys' face like this. I try to like create a little ambiance, but like once again, that whole rapidness of life and catching up with yourself. We're in the middle. So the compare and contrast, the expand and the coming together of life itself. Profound breakthrough, that's what this is about. So I just wanted to get on here and kind of just share my love, my positive vibration, me being an earth sign, Taurus, Mother Earth, I feel it moving in me, and how I try to kind of balance out my energies and my time and everything. With my crystals, how I meditated with my crystals for one. The lunar eclipse is once again something being cut off, time being cut off. So we're once again, like I said too, I'm nervous. I'm sorry, guys. catching up to yourself. With the lunar eclipse, there's a cutoff. So there's a shortness of life. However it applies to you, there's a cutoff, a shortness of life, and however it applies to you. And I have to shout out the other content creators that I ran across that kind of inspired me to get on here and share my forms and my methods of meditation, and just groundness. Me being an earth sign, staying grounded and what I believe. I do have Scorpio placement in my chart, which is also interesting. So I'm gonna grab my deck right quick. It's this deck is my star code ASTRO Oracle is really describes everything that this lunar eclipse is. So with the whole perception and doing the groundwork of everything, that whole being stuck in the beginner phase aspect, if you will. Some people age, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, but sometimes you see it where people, they progress with age, but their ailments kind of decline. So doing the groundwork, whether it be financial, health wise, watching what you put in your body. So with me, even though I did grow up in the church, Baptist and then Episcopalian, my father raised me also Muslim. I was taught under the Nation of Islam, and with that comes Ramadan. Shout out to the Muslim community, the Hebrew community, if you will. Trying to cover up my blemishes and being aware of the times in which you eat. And so those content videos, they kind of inspire me to jump right back into it. And just like, I'm starving right now, but now I'm all like, kind of like, I want to stay the course. I want to stay the course. I want to stay in alignment with myself and what I try to project, what my purpose is, what I put out there on my channel. So eating at the right times, not so much during the day. And I'm not trying to push any push any narratives on anyone, but this is what I choose. This is what I believe. And so sometimes eating in the middle of the day is not good for me. Eating fresher. Remember that the lunar and the cutoff of everything and the life expansion. And this is how the lunar eclipse affects me. And the food and how I eat. So eating at night, eating fresher, eating early in the morning, preserving your food the right ways. And then just paying attention to how our bodies shift and how our bodies change, because believe it or not, I just started waitressing up the street from my apartment where I stay. Shout out to them. Cool staff. I mean, everybody's cool there, but the food kind of like it moved through me last night. TMI, but Lord have mercy. So, and then I run across. I walked home. I ended up walking home last night, and it was a full moon. And then I came across some content last night. So I'm just being alert and just paying attention to how it affects me. So with that being said, the whole rebirth, back to the Scorpio and Scorpio placement in my chart and how it's in my Pluto. My Pluto, shout out to Omarion and his new album drop. I have been playing in my background. But I'm just looking up my placement, my birth chart placement. And then I'll leave that information in the description as well. The website I use to look up So I have Scorpio in my Pluto, which represents rebirth. And then also in my Lilith, which is like past energy, shadow work. So this is interesting. It's working for me. I did have one viewer in here. Shout out to them. Hopefully, you guys come in, fall in, and kind of, get this goodness while it's still here. Get this alkaline drip. Yeah, because I mean, it's a good thing I went live because I kind of wanted to get some feedback from everybody and just see, I just want people to share their experience, or if they're in tune with what's going on out there. But yeah, and then healing from your rebirth and your groundwork with number 28. Hopefully you guys can see it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have. I didn't kind of like pre-prep, as you can tell. It's a mess in here. I'm still in between. I'm still training on my new shift, and then trying to clean up too. I took a nap earlier. I was tired, but yeah, that's the lunar eclipse. My take on it, my perception on it, a little, and then a little bit of background information on Chinese New Year, and then how everything is kind of comparing and contrasting. And I just wanted to help bring awareness and how it affects you in your life. If it applies, click the like button, share, subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm gonna work on cleaning up. I want to try using my microphone next time. I have an ambiance. I have a situation. I just need to clean up. So I need to catch up to my things. I need to cut off the toxicity in my life. I need to get back on my path of righteousness. Higher vibration, healthier living. What are the words I'm looking for? This, with me turning 32 next week, is my birthday actually, so that's exciting. Achievements, things to achieve. That's my new chapter. That's the name of my new chapter, achievements, and things that I should be achieving. And happiness is one of them. That's the main thing. Amongst other things. But like I said, I'm still playing catch up and I'm working on that. I'm as real as they come. So I wanted to get on here and be as honest as possible. But yeah, so I think that's all I have. But even if, I'm gonna still post this, but feel free to comment your thoughts and share this video. Get this out there. Bring more awareness to this, to the planets and the energy, the vibration, and that, because it's just interesting that this whole rebirth is in the age of Aquarius, and I feel it. It applies to me. So I just, I'm cutting off all, I want to expand my life as best as possible. So I want to contrast any negativity, whether it has anything to do directly with me or not, just being aware of that as well too. One of the other content creators mentioned being aware of the energy, because sometimes it doesn't have anything to do directly with us. It's happening around us. So whether you feel it in you or you notice it around you, just knowing how to take the certain measures, be that helping hand. So I'm double dutching right now. I'm doing my part by sharing this video. And also I do live that lifestyle. I have my juicers and everything. So I'm not just talking about it. I'm about it. So all right, guys. Thanks for taking this journey with me. Excuse my dry face and my blemishes, but I tried to give a little cute for you. All right. Peace, love, and light. Shout out to the lunar lovers. Hey.